Hello and welcome to another episode of Sports with Monga. Mikel Arteta, wow. Edu, the Arsenal board. These are the moments where you kind of feel that their backing of the manager paid off. 5-0. Arsenal win 5-0 against Nottingham Forest. Not a big score. I'm not talking about the scoreline majorly, but the Nottingham Forest is coming back from a win against Liverpool. But it's more to say how Arteta and his style of football is now very intrinsic to the way Arsenal is playing. They believe in him. They have a confidence that they can go to any field and actually win. There's nobody kind of even remotely close to the level of confidence there. Of course, the biggest rivals they have right now is Manchester City. But then they go back to the top of the table. Premier League, top of the table, beautiful game. They were in control the whole game. Martinelli scores the goal at the first 5th minute. What a move! Like that move itself of Saka and then him crossing and then Martinelli running from behind, like running in front of the keeper and kind of able to head it the near post of Dean Henderson. That's a beautiful goal. That's really worked out. They understand each other. They understand how they're going to play, the team dynamics, what's going to work, what's not going to work, and stuff and so on. I don't think ever there were a couple of moments where I think the biggest one was when Gabriel in defense kind of did something which was like he almost gave a pass back to a Nottingham Forest player, but then he could not. Ben White kind of jumped onto they're supporting each other to a very different level. They're backing each other up. They're playing really well. Just to go to recap, Gabriel Martinelli scored at the 5th minute. Saka got in. Saka was taken off. He had a niggling issue, which was kind of concerned. I think that's concerning for both England and for Arsenal. But I don't know how he was taken off in the first 27 before the 30th minute as well. So 27 minutes after the assist, he's kind of been struggling. He had a couple of hits on his leg and on his left, I think left ankle. What he was pointing when the physio came on, and then he was subbed out of 27 minutes. Reece Nelson coming on. And what a game he had. Reece Nelson. So the game goes into 1-0 in the first half. And second half, 49th minute, Reece Nelson scores the goal. Beautiful move. Again, just like, yeah, he just kind of backs himself, cuts himself. Zaka made a beautiful run on the left, opened up some space. Jesus gets the ball in the middle, lays it off to Nelson. He rounds 2 players down, hits the shot. Dean Henderson makes the first save, but he follows himself and then scores the first goal, the 49th minute. And the 52nd minute, and within 3 minutes, he scores the second goal for himself. Reece Nelson again, beautiful. Like the match was beautiful. He kind of poised at that moment. I was like, the movement was pretty sharp. Reece Nelson coming in and then scoring the goal. Again, a very swift movement involving Odegaard, Zaka again, with Jesus, and then Jesus kind of laying it up for the goal. And then what a goal. Like, this is the goal in my mind. This is the goal of the tournament. It's possibly the goal of the tournament. Again, a great move. And Reece Nelson sets it up for Thomas Partey outside the box, outside the penalty area. And he nails that shot, almost curls it in to the top corner. Beautiful goal. And Odegaard scoring at the 70th minute as well. So I think they just kind of rounded it up. 5-0 win to Arteta's Arsenal. What a game it was. I think it was beautiful played. But let me know your thoughts. I would say they're back on the top of the table again, but then Arsenal never looked in my mind to kind of be, of course, it's still, they're just played 12 games. There's still there's a lot of games to be played still. Total of 38 game season. So there's just kind of like in the it's not even crossed the midway mark, and then there'll be 2 more game weeks, and then there'll be the World Cup coming in. So it's a lot to play for, but then still they go back to the top of the table. Arsenal are back, 31 points, 12 games played, goal difference of plus 19. Manchester City, they're 2 points behind them, 29 points, goal difference of 26. And that's where they are right now. very interesting to see how City kind of, and Arsenal, of course, Arsenal City game was postponed. I think that will happen post, and that'll be a great game to watch. Of course, the match for the title for the Premier League, maybe that could be also the case. So looking forward to that. But do let me know your thoughts. I think Arsenal were pretty kind of dominant in the whole game. I'm a little worried about Nottingham Forest, the way they're playing. Of course, like they've signed so many players. Lingard, like so many players. Like I don't want to talk about Lingard only, but then there's so many players that came in the summer trying to kind of retain, but then I don't see them clicking in a way, or making any progress going forward. I think they're already kind of in relegation realm. Obviously, they're bottom of the table with 9 points only, with 13 games played, with a goal difference of -20. Of course, that's still pretty close, like, with Wolves, Leicester, and Southampton. Southampton at 12 points, Leicester at 11, and Wolves at 10. But yeah, let me know what you think. What do you think? Like can Arteta's Arsenal win the Premier League this season? Are they the title contenders with Manchester City, with Liverpool dropping points every now and then? But we have to remember the fact that Pep, in a press conference when of course the Liverpool match was happening, Liverpool City game, he said Liverpool are the ones that kind of, they still see the title. I don't see that anywhere. I think it's a two-way fight with Arsenal and City. Let me know what you think about this. Do you feel that this can actually turn out to be a great fight, but then or Arsenal will dip in form after December, after the World Cup, or do you think they're really going to push and get some good players in January as well to back themselves up to actually be able to try and win the Premier League title? Let me know what you think. Do like the video, do share, and do subscribe. See you in the next one.